Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am a Bangladeshi YouTuber that is here in United States of America in Washington. Today I am at Rolls-Royce of Washington for doing a full in-depth review of none other than the flagship SUV of Rolls-Royce, the 2024 Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Let's start this full in-depth review by showing you guys the exterior, the interior, the engine, and the practicality of a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Let's start this entire review by showing you the front of the car first. You can see the full LED headlights of these cars are very advanced. First of all, I'm going to get inside, turn the lights on. So here, let's get inside. This is with the full light. This is with the hazard. This is with the high beam. This is without the high beam. And if I come outside and show you guys the headlights are really advanced. So you have your main projector set up with two extra projectors set up here. This entire thing is your daytime running lights, and this is your hazards. When the hazards are off, this is also your daytime running lights. And then if you continue from the headlights, you can see the massive Rolls-Royce grille with chrome. And then you have RR written here and the Spirit of Ecstasy on the top. And all the way continues till the other side. The headlights are really advanced. You have the side illumination reflector light for America and North America. And if you look at the overall front accent, the Rolls-Royce Cullinan comes with two models, the normal Cullinan and the black badge. The black badge is the one beside me. That car has, the grille is in full gloss black, but the normal Cullinan has it in full gloss. So this is the normal Cullinan. So the front grille is fully in chrome, and you can see it's open for ventilating that V12. You have your front camera, and there's a camera for your night vision. So this is your camera for the night vision, and that's your camera for your surround view camera. And overall, you have 6 sensors at the front. You have vents that are open for cooling the intercoolers and cooling the car's engine. You have the radar for all of the different safety systems. And then if you look at the overall car's front end, you can see how much of this car is into everyone's face. When you look at this car, the designing, the overall looks of this car makes it feel like you are a very wealthy person that is driving a very wealthy car. You have the Spirit of Ecstasy all the time flashing on the top. So now I'm going to open the hood of the car from the driver's side. So there is a button located at the driver's side. So for opening the hood, I have to open the car's door first. Then there's a button here. If I just pull it once, and then if I press it again, there that opens. It has the same amount of technology as a BMW cars, because at the end of the day, you have to understand that BMW Group actually owns Rolls-Royce itself. Now let's talk about the engine. The Rolls-Royce Cullinan and the Rolls-Royce Cullinan Black Badge both get the same engine. It's a 6.75 liter twin turbocharged V12 that is producing 563 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque. All of this power is going to the 4 of the wheels, and it is a really smooth ride because it's a Rolls-Royce engine and it's a Rolls-Royce car. If you guys come closer, you can see you have the V12 right there. It says V12 and it says Rolls-Royce on the side, and then you have the lines. You can see 6.75 liter V12 written Rolls-Royce motor cars. And then if you just look at the engine's organization, everything is organized in a way that it actually looks really nice. And the Spirit of Ecstasy of the car is located at the front bumper, but in the Ghost, it's actually under the hood. That's why there's a hole in the hood all the time. And for closing the hood, I have to just get it closer and then just tap it from both sides. Tap it from both sides. Now I'm going to show you the car's side profile. Now if we look at the car's side profile, let's start with the front wheels. So the normal Cullinan gets different wheels that you can choose from. So one of those wheels are this, and these wheels are wrapped in Continental tires, and these front wheels are 255/45 R22s. You have 6 pistons at the front, and the front brake thickness is 15.6 inches with double wishbone suspension and air springs. If you look in the front, you have the side reflector illumination light, and then you have the pinstripe that is optional extra on this car, and it is hand painted. Then if we go a little down, you have the Rolls-Royce badging with the hazards light on. So this is for the sides because there's no integrated light in the door mirrors. The door mirrors are located in the door. You have the camera for the 360 degree. You have the chrome trimmings that all the way continue till the entire window trim, and this only comes with the standard Rolls-Royce. The Rolls-Royce black badge gets it in black. Then you have the door handles. Door handles are fully in metal. This is for unlocking the car if your battery goes low on the key. But if you want to open the door of a Rolls-Royce, it opens like this. The classic Rolls-Royce doors. The big opening and the powered doors. So the rear ones can close just like a button located here. So just press that, there it closes, and the front could be closable from the button here. Power doors are just the way to go. Now let's look at the rear wheels. Because this is a four-wheel drive car, that's why the wheels are pretty much same size, but these have Conti Sport Contact 5s. And overall, the rear brakes are a little bit smaller than the front, but you have multi-link suspension and air springs. When the car is unlocked, just press here and the fuel tank opens up. Then you can fill up your 100-liter fuel tank, and the fuel tank cover is also in metal because it's Rolls-Royce. Let's close that, and now I'm going to show you the car's rear. You have the side reflector light for the back as well, and this is mandatory. It's a law in America and in North America. For the rear, I'm going to get inside the car, turn on the full rear tail lights. So let's get inside first. Here we do that. This is with the full light. This is with the hazard. This is with the reverse. And now I'm going to put it back to park. And then come outside for showing you guys the rear tail lights. So the tail lights are very cool as well. You have this entire surrounding, and when the hazard's on, everything just blinks. But overall, just look at the different layers of the tail lights you have. It's pretty simple, but it's pretty nice. If you go there, you have the chrome bar with the RR logo on the top, and then it says Rolls-Royce, and it's pretty much same on the other side. If you look on the top, you have the upper stop brake light and the rear windshield wiper under the spoiler, and they should add another spoiler here, like the Man Series vehicles does. You have the number plate slot here, thanks to Rolls-Royce of Washington for providing all their cars for me. And you have quad tips, and because this is not the black badge, you have chrome treatments all the way at the back. For the boot space, I can open the trunk with the button here, and it is a split tailgate that comes from the X7 and the X5. And then press this button, the split tailgate completely opens up. You have a massive amount of room. You have the floor mats here, because these are the weather protection ones, but the ones inside that are the comfort ones. This is also in full leather. You can fold down the seat 60/40 with just this button. So if you just press this, the seats come down. And then if you do it from the other side, the seats come down. And then you have the total amount of storage you would get in your car. And then if you just press and hold it, it's going to come up all the way. And then for the other side, I have to do it from the button on this side. And if I just hold this button, it's going to automatically come up. You can see there's an extender for this part that's actually located on the top portion. And you can see the button for closing the boot actually has the Rolls-Royce Cullinan embossed there. So that's nice. Just press this button, both are going to close powerly. Now let's get inside the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Now let's get inside the Cullinan. When you open the rear doors, the Cullinan only comes with the standard wheelbase. That's actually one model. So when you get inside, it's very comfortable and you can easily get inside. But for closing the door, it's really hard this way. So that's why Rolls-Royce introduced powered doors first, because how easy it is to close the door this way. Now let's come to the overall detailings. Rolls-Royce Cullinan was released at 2020, and it was the first ever SUV from Rolls-Royce. They introduced two models, Rolls-Royce Cullinan Black Badge. Both of them were pretty similar. Black Badge was a little sporty and aggressive with its black badge name and a little more pricey, but the normal Cullinan had its luxury treatments with a lot of chrome. This car has the standard seats. You can get a seat that above this, that's a lounge, and then you can get the two-seater version. But you have ISOFIX anchor points on these cars, and then the seats and the quality of everything is really nice. You have the RR embossed on the headrest. You have a center armrest that I can get down, but as this is the normal seat, it doesn't have nothing inside. You just have your cup holders, but it's in metal, everything. And then if I open this, you have a little storage area under that. And that's pretty much it. If I want to get this entire seat down, I can just pull this, and that's gonna make it come down, and it's gonna be a 50-50 distribution. But overall, you can see how comfortable the seats are. Look at the ceiling. You have the Starline roof on this car, and then with that Starline roof, you have the buttons here. So you can completely turn the stars off with this button, and you can turn it on with this button. that controls the brightness. This is for turning it off and turning it on. And these are the reading lights and the actual light for the back. Now let's come to the cool part. Press this button once, your tray table comes down. And this car only has the option for the tray table. So if I want to do it this side, I just press this button and there it opens. You can get the tray table and the screen, or you can get just the screen without the tray tables. It depends on whatever you like. And it's fully powered, so that's nice. And you can do the same thing for this, and this is actually a grab handle to get inside the car. And then look at the AC vents. This is for turning it off, turning it on. Everything's in metal. This is the AC fan speed controller, soft, medium, high. I'm going to leave them soft, and this is the car's temperatures. And this car has heated seats for the back, but not ventilated. And this is for a cigarette lighter. This is the storage for putting your phone. Even the vent that comes up from the foot is also in metal. Now let's come on the door. Because this Cullinan doesn't have that much options inside, that's why it's pretty boring, but it's nice. First of all, you have a grab handle here with metal, and this is for locking and unlocking. Then you have speakers, but it doesn't have the metal ones because those are optional extra. This is for opening the door. This is for getting the window down, and the windows are obviously double glazed. And look how massive it is. It completely goes down. And let's get that up. You have the gloss black treatment with your bottle holders that are also wrapped in leather. And what's more cool about it is, you can see there's more controls here. So these are for folding down the seats, and then you have a USB-C type there. And I can close the door fully powerfully from this button as well. Press this button, there it goes. And then if I want to open it, I can just pull it once. And then I have to push the door, because this is not the Rolls-Royce Ghost, this is the Cullinan. It doesn't have opening power, it only has closing. Now let's close the door again, and let's get inside the front of the car, the inside. So now we are at the front of the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Let's start with the dash. Look at how the dash starts, it comes down and it goes up again. Full leather with two tones. You have a button placement there for closing the door. Then you have your AC vent with your AC vent closer. Then you have the Cullinan written here with your watch that you can optional extra change. You have your gloss black treatment with your lockable glove box below it with decent amount of room. Then if you come at the car seats, the seats are massive and it's really comfortable. You have the RR and Bose on the top, and then if you look up you can see the Starline roof. And even the metal parts for the voice commands, microphones. You have a vanity mirror with the light. And then if we come to the center storage cubbies, if I get this up, you have a little storage area here with a cigarette lighter. You have a sunglass holder here, you can close that. You have two cup holders here, I can close that from here as well. You have your off-road mode, you have downhill assist, this is your swivel wheel controller with the spirit of ecstasy. These are your shortcut buttons, this is for the suspension, this is for the 360-degree camera, this is for the parking sensors off and on. Now I'm going to show you the car's infotainment. So let's start with the infotainment. This car has the same infotainment from a BMW iDrive, so it's pretty easy to use. You have My Vehicle. If you get inside that, you can control a lot of stuff like the technology. You can look at the owner's manual, you can look at your vehicle status, and then you can control the spirit of ecstasy. You can raise it like it is now, or you can lower it so it goes down. So that's pretty nice. And you can put it in automatic as well, so if the car is locked, it's going to stay inside. If the car is unlocked, it's going to stay outside. And you have your navigation, you have your media, you have your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, you have your notifications, your applications, and your My Vehicle. If you look at the 360-degree camera, this is your rear view. And then if you want to see the full 360, you can turn that on, press this button. That's your 360 with your adaptive guidelines. And if I want to watch the entire 360, I can just press this button, and then look at the entire cars. And then you also have a car wash mode. So if you put on car wash mode, it's going to go on full mirrors closed, and the parking sensors won't beep as well. But overall, everything looks really good inside this car. And then that's pretty much it for the 360-degree camera and the infotainment. You have your shortcut buttons here and your favorite buttons, whichever you want to call. This is your volume knob. Then you have your two AC vents with your AC vent closers, openers, and because it's a brand new car that has the tags on. This is for locking the car and unlocking the car. This is for turning on the hazards. These are your heated and ventilated seats and heating steering wheel. This is for your wind speed for that side. And this is my wind speed, and this is for the temperatures, and this is for the windshield heaters. Then you have the rear view mirror that has auto dim. Then you have the light placements here and the Starline roof that goes all the way. It doesn't have a panoramic roof because the Starline roof is more expensive than the panoramic. You have your leather wrapped steering wheel. You can customize that as well. It is powerly tilt and telescopic. And then you have the buttons here for your volume. This is for your cruise. You have shortcut buttons here, and this is all for your cruise control. Now I'm going to show you the car's instrument cluster. The instrument cluster is pretty simple. It is fully digital, but it is configured in a way that it looks analog. You have your power reserved here. Then this is your speedo. Top speed is 160 miles, and every gauge has RR written on top. You have the fuel gauge here. You have the engine temperature, and that's for the gears. And this is the gear knob, so that's for drive. This is for neutral. This is for reverse, and this is for park. And then if you look here, this is for your windshield wiper and gears, and this is for your hazards and high beam. Pretty nice, pretty simple, and pretty easy to use. Now I'm going to show you the car's door. First of all, you have your AC vent, the closer and opener. Then you have two buttons. One is for closing my door and one is for controlling the passenger door. So I just press that button, that closes up. Then you have your headlight controls panel, and you can see the night vision from here. So if you just press that, the night vision camera turns on. This is your start stop button. This is for the safety systems. This is for your parking brake and brake hold. You have your death pedal, brake pedal, gas pedal, and everything on the sides is just metal. The seat controls are metal. And then if you look at the doors, you have full black leather with your grab place, and your red leather with your black again. And this is your door handle. You have your window openers, window lockers, exterior mirror controls, trunk opener, and your car's speakers. You have everything wrapped in leather for your boot opener, and then you have your control for the other side seats, memory seats, and your massaging seats. Very cool. And we're going to exit the car right now because we're pretty much done. So if you like this review, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I am really grateful to be a Bangladeshi YouTuber and being able to review a Rolls-Royce in America, because when I show my channel to their dealership, they finally managed to give me the cars. And I feel proud to be a Bangladeshi and review a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. What I forgot to show you is the classic umbrella. So if I get the umbrella out, this is the most expensive umbrella you can buy, and it says RR right there. Let's put this back in. Let's get this inside, and let's press this button, and it's powerfully going to close. If you like my reviews, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want to know more about Rolls-Royce cars in Washington, or if you want to buy Rolls-Royce, you can come to Rolls-Royce of Washington. I'm going to put their Facebook page and Instagrams or other website in the description box. Until then, I'll see you next time. And before I end this review, I forgot to show you the keys. Look at the keys of the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. First of all, how fancy these are, and second of all, it matches my jacket. No, it doesn't. It actually matches the interior. So if you guys follow me, I'm going to show you how it actually matches the interior. Let's open the scissor doors, and then you can see the same color as this. Look at the seats and look at the doors. And look at the keys. It's matched. And then if you get that up, you can see how same. Get inside the Cullinan, and you can see how relaxed you can be, and just look at your keys. Until then, I'll see you next time. Peace.